Hello, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, today we are still in the UK in search of graduate funded opportunities. So, what do you think about studying on a fully funded master's in the UK, where your tuition is covered, where your living stipend is covered, where your visa fees, your travel fee is covered, and where your accommodation is also covered? Isn't that incredible? So the opportunities I'll be showing you today, most of them at least cover most of these expenses. So you get accommodation, you get stipend, some will even pay your visa fees as well. But there are two major opportunities we're looking at today, and then I'll show you a couple of other masters and PhD opportunities as well. So let's begin without any further delay. So the first scholarship we'll be looking at today is at the University Arts London. And this scholarship is worth a whopping £50,000. You can see it here, and is dedicated particularly to international students applying for masters. So here you can see that it covers tuition fees. You can see accommodation here, and you can see the living cost. So for international students. So this is a very interesting university because it's about those in the creative industry, whether it's in the creative arts, whether in architecture, photography, computer engineering, those who do things about concerning construction, creative works, fashion, and things like that. So together, very soon we'll be looking at the varieties of different courses at this university. And of course, we also look at opportunities at Durham University as well, and a number of interesting PhD opportunities. So just stay by me and let's go through this together. So at the University Arts London, this is a fully funded master's and for different disciplines. We'll be looking at the disciplines together shortly. For you to qualify for this master's, you have to be outside the EU. So in continents like Africa, Latin America, North America, Asia, and places like that, not from Europe. And then your family income should be less than £50,000 per annum. I think a number of us will fall into this category, especially if you're coming from a developing country. So, how do you apply for this? You have to be from one of these countries. Unfortunately, the list is quite long. There's a very long list here, and hopefully, your country is also among the list of eligible countries. So, I've seen my country here already. So, that's good news. So, let's continue. How do you particularly apply? So, there's a deadline here for 30th June, and the decision will be out in August. And I think there's another opening here where the deadline is in November and the decision will be out in December. So it depends on the intake. If it is September, October intake, you have to submit by June. For January intake, that's next year, you have to submit by November. However, there is a difference between the scholarship application and the application for courses. So you have to apply separately for one of the courses, master's courses at this university, and then return here to apply for the scholarship. So it says here that once you have received an offer at this university, so you have to receive an offer first before you even come here to apply for the scholarship. It means you have to start applying now for an offer in the university. And then when you get one, you can now come here and apply for the scholarship. So do not wait till June before you start applying. I think that's the lesson here. Apply now, get an offer, then come back here and apply for the scholarship. There are lots of other information here. I think we should look at them quickly about what you need to put together. I believe there's an essay here as well, like a small essay that I would like you to put together. Um, Also, like to show the income of your family. To do that, you'll probably have to show like a bank statement or a tax return to show that you're not from a very wealthy family and on your own, you cannot sponsor your studies. So let's talk about the essay quickly. So to apply for this scholarship, you have to submit an essay of 350 words, and these are the major prompts. One is about describe how the scholarship would make a difference in your life. Tell us about your qualification or how you intend to use this qualification for your future plans. Describe how it will address challenges in your home country and look for connect this to social justice, environment, things like the SDGs will make a lot of sense. To write this essay, there's actually a video on my channel already on how to write financial aid essays. And I think it covers most of these points already. And you just go to my channel, scroll down a little, go to the tab on letters of motivation and statement of purpose. And there is a video here on how to write a financial aid statement. I think I've opened it here already. So just watch the video, you get the major gist of how to write an essay on looking for funds and hitting the major prompts here. So this one is about why do you want to apply for this course? How would it make a difference for you? You can say to polish your skills in this particular field to make you more attractive in the labor market, and how it will support your future goals. There's this position you're gunning for, there's this ambition you have, and this course will serve as a stepping stone. But try to be as specific as possible. Mention the course, the particular skills you intend to learn, particular problems that this course will address in your home community, and the issue of like the SDGs or things like diversity, social justice. You could say, oh, this course has an underrepresentation of minorities like women, people of color. That coming into this course, you bring in diversity, you bring in fresh ideas, um, um, decolonize the curriculum by bringing ideas from other parts of the world apart from Western ways of thinking. So I haven't done that. I think you'll be fine. But remember, you have to apply first for one of the eligible courses. So there's I think this is Masters in Architecture. There's MA, MFA, MBA, and the rest of them. So all these ones qualify. Even graduate diploma as well qualifies. So what we could do here is just quickly open the different courses so you can get the variety of courses available at this university. Remember, they are mostly postgraduate courses or graduate courses, not undergraduate. So I think these are the major courses here. So let's get the full list of them. You can get the full list of the courses here. I told you the courses here are edgy, they are interesting, innovative. You can see things in fine arts, bio design. You can see a diploma, graduate diploma in fashion, material futures. You can see arts and science, fashion photography. That's interesting. Computer science, creative computing. So there are lots of courses here, very edgy, interesting courses. MA cities, art exhibition, narrative environment. So I can't go on and on because it's quite lengthy. So just scroll down and check for your course, and hopefully your course is among these ones, especially if you're in the creative space, whether in tech, whether in fashion, photography, art, creative writing, and issues like that. I think there's even business as well. I think I saw an MBA as well. So please take advantage of this and apply. So remember, you have to apply for one of these courses, and then when you get an offer, come back here and apply for the scholarship and write this essay, the 350 word essay on why you deserve a space. How would these skills help your future? How would it help you address social justice issues and environmental issues? That's the SDGs in summary. And of course, you can get prompts from this my video on how to write a financial aid essay. So that is it for University Arts London. So now we are at Durham University, also in the UK, and this is the Hartsfield Lioness Scholarship. Interestingly, somebody actually got the scholarship from this YouTube channel last year. I think I still have a screenshot of the award. Yes, I think she sent me like a screenshot of the award, and I have it here. I think I'll post it here for you to see. So this scholarship is actually open for just women alone. So for female applicants, and you have to be applying for a master's degree program and from a developing country. So there's also another list here of the eligible countries. Unfortunately, I've seen my country here already. And then there are just basic criteria that you have to fulfill to be considered. So make sure you do not have a master's degree already. And make sure you also fulfill the English language requirements. And most times, if you study already in English, like in your undergrad, you often get a waiver. But of course, you can always confirm from the university. Most times, you're not required to write the TOEFL or the IELTS. So what does this cover? It actually covers a lot. So you can see here full tuition fees, living expenses. You can see flight tickets. You can see accommodation as well, as I said in the intro. You can see settlement allowance. You can see the visa fee, health insurance. So this is wonderful. It covers almost everything. The only few restrictions we have here is that it doesn't cover your dependents. That's if you're married, your spouse is not covered, your children are not covered. So you have to just come alone. And it's just for one person actually. But the funny thing is that it's just for one person, but I know the one person that got it last year. So it might just be you this year, actually. So do not rule yourself out. If you're a lady out there looking for fully funded opportunities in the UK, please go for this. You might just be the one that will get it. Because the lady that got it last year probably had doubts, but she applied for it and she got it. So I think you can do the same as well. So you also need to apply for the scholarship separately. So here you first have to apply for one of the courses, but then you do not need to wait till you're admitted before you apply for the scholarship. What do I mean? Apply for one of the courses, get a student number, then come here and apply for the scholarship. So you can do them almost simultaneously. So while you're applying for one of the courses, try to get a student number and then come here and apply for the scholarship. And they've also stated documents that you might need for this scholarship. The deadline is the 31st of March. So this is the form they want you to fill, and they might tell you to write one or two essays as well. Most of those essay guides are already on my channel, and so if you just need essays on career plans, why do you want to study this for this course? How would it help your environment? How would it help your community? There are lots of videos already on this channel on scholarship essays. And most of these scholarships often ask similar questions. They just change the wordings, whether it's MasterCard, whether it's Commonwealth, whether it's Chevening. So you can look at some of the MasterCard essays that I talked about previously. Or even if you have time, the Commonwealth, because they're just repetitive and they want you to justify the money they're going to be spending on you. So all those things like what do you intend to study or what do you intend to do after your studies? You might want to check like the career plan essay of Chevening, for instance. And why did you select this course? It might help you with why do you want to study in the UK essay? This video might help you with that. Leadership, this video might help you with that. Networking, this video. So we have lots of materials here already to answer most of the questions that would come up on this scholarship essays. There might be no need going through all of them one by one because it becomes a little bit repetitive. So now we've talked about the Durham scholarship. So remember, you have to apply for one of the courses first at Durham. So what you do is you go to Durham, look for postgraduate courses, you go for master's courses as well, look for the different postgraduate courses, and then can view all courses here. Look at the variety of courses they have and find the one that suits you. Of course, you can use the filter function and then find the one that suits you. It's a very long list here. So dig up your course and hopefully in a few months' time we'll be celebrating you as well. So if you're a PhD applicant and you've not seen a PhD yet, I don't know whether you've checked any of these websites. I've talked about this website in the past, I think twice already, but just to remind those coming for the first time. So this website is called findaphd.com. Very simple. Findaphd.com. There are different PhD courses here. And what you simply do is that you check for the closest to your area of interest. So let me go here. Let me click on sociology, for instance. And then when you do that, remember to also use the tab, this funding tab, to click on whether you're an EU student or not. So I'm a non-EU student, so I'll click on this to see what is available for me. It means for those who intend to study sociology related courses, these are the different programs accepting application. Especially with funding, you can see here funding and you can see here international students. So international students are eligible for funding as well. So lots of courses here. So check for your own department. We'll just check for sociology. Let's see. You could go to, let's say, mathematics, for instance. Because usually mathematics has lots of funding. Or just simply type your course here and see what comes up through the search bar. There's already masters here, or click on this to show more courses, to show the variety of courses. You can see a very long list here. Personally, I'll go for government and politics. Yeah. So there are different courses here, and check for the one that aligns with your interest. So this is mathematics. We've clicked on this. We'll go to funding, and let's narrow it down to the ones for international students. And then there you go. You have actually 333 fully funded scholarships most times for international students. So you can see, you can click on one of them just to confirm as well. Check for the deadlines, check for the applications requirements, check the funding, what it's going to cover, and things like that. And whether you can move directly from a BSc from here. It says a BSc, a 2-1 is often sufficient to take you through. So you can see this on your own. Now you can see the fees. Now you can also see the what they call it, the stipend. Also be careful, because some of them will tell you that you pay the difference between international fees and home fees. If you cannot afford that, please go and look for those that are fully funded, that will cover you through and through, whether you're an international student or not. So it is very important. If you know you cannot pay the difference, please go for the one that would cover everything. So apart from findthephd.com, we still have another one here at jobs.ac.uk. This is like my favorite website when it comes to jobs, not just PhD opportunities, but jobs in academia as well. I've actually started applying for a number of jobs, and I think this website has been quite useful. But for a PhD, simply go to the PhD tab and look for the different departments. So usually I just go straight to political science or politics and government, and then also use the filter function to look for the funding available for international students. So I click on international students. You can see 22 opportunities for international students. So these are the ones still accepting applications in case you're a political science student looking for a funded opportunity. Of course, do that for your own course as well. Mathematics, biology, law, gender, wherever you're coming from. I think there's something here for everybody. And that's it, guys. I hope this was useful. We started with the fully funded masters at the University Arts London, worth £50,000. Then we moved to Durham University, the fully funded Hatfield Lioness Scholarship that contains everything: tuition, travel allowance, accommodation, visa, health, just name it. Just come with your brain, everything is covered. Just show up at the airport. And of course, I showed you this findthephd.com, the different opportunities there, and then jobs.ac.uk. As usual, guys, there are different opportunities already on this channel. So if these ones I mentioned today did not catch your interest, check for the other existing one. So people often ask me, oh, do you have a scholarship in this particular course? Most times I've already talked about the course in the past, but because they didn't watch the old videos, they didn't get those opportunities I talked about. So please, please do your due diligence and check what I've shared already. Several opportunities have been shared already, and they are still open. So please do your own background research and check for the opportunity that suits you. As usual, we cannot wait to celebrate you. Start putting your documents together, and we're here to assist you. And of course, I'll see you at the top sooner than later. So bye bye for now, and do not forget to subscribe.